Mm. All right, all right, all right, all right. Good afternoon. Welcome to Deeper Understanding. I am your host. I'm your sole proprietor. I am your Dr. Jones, and we are live and in the house. How y'all doing this afternoon? Ooh, that don't taste good. My sugar's still up. It's going down. Last night, probably the lowest it's been in a couple of days. It was down around 190, still high, but going in the right direction. So still no coffee, no Vader. We miss Vader. He's our co-host, and we don't have him right now. So today I had to make me a little smoothie, all organic fruits, no added sugars, no added nothing, just fruit, water, and some ice. And we're gonna have to make do with it. You know, we're tough. We can do it. It's been a beautiful weekend here. Been a beautiful weekend. Been nice. Been warm. It's good for you old bones. Because I can't stand the cold. And been nice. It's been warm. And I haven't been able to enjoy any of it because I had to work. And hell, they worked my ass off these last 2 nights. I didn't get up to about 2 o'clock this afternoon. But I was just so wore out, man. It hit different when you start getting up in age. Yeah, it's starting. I'm starting to feel it now. Legs were sore, feet were sore. Hell, even my damn Achilles was sore last night. Damn, how the hell you get your Achilles sore? But nevertheless, we here. I'm here for you all, as always. We're building our brand. We're getting bigger. We're getting stronger. I'm appreciative for everybody who's following, everybody who's coming back and saying, hey, man, I watched the show. It was hilarious, but also it was informative. You said what you need to say. And that's what makes it all worthwhile. Now, with that being said, if you love me, hit that Cash App. It don't matter what you put in there. It's just showing me you love me. Yes. Yes. You put your money in there and the pastors, if pastors collection plate, and pastor don't love you, I'm telling you shit your pastor won't tell you. Amen. Amen. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into today's show. Now, today's show was bred out of a few things. First of all, I've been watching. Anybody have been watching Euphoria? Yes, I'm home in Bushaister. Yes. I've been a whore. Yes, pay me for me. Y'all getting free comedy. Where y'all do that at? But yeah, who been watching Euphoria? Has anybody watched Euphoria? Raise your hand. Show me you've been watching Euphoria. My daughter's 17 and she said, Daddy, you need to watch this show. Now, I'm thinking about it, man, I don't watch anything my daughter like. I know I ain't gonna automatically like, but that's my baby. And I said I'll watch it. So I said I watched it. I binge watched all of season 1 and then like caught up to season 2 only to find out what happened. You know, if you ain't watched it, I really don't want to give it away. But needless to say, I didn't think I would like it, and I end up loving the show. It's very deep, well written, very well written. Too much dick, a little bit too much dick. Like literally that dick every 5 minutes. I thought I was watching some porn for a minute, and because that's all they was focusing. I mean, literally, they were zooming in on dick, and there was a lot of fucking. But the girl with the pretty titties, they didn't let them titties out. She should have kept her titties out. Like, damn, there's some pretty natural titties, and they ain't let them bring them things out like they should have. But nevertheless, the show, one of the key points in the show that kept sticking out to me, and I wonder those who watched it, and they felt the same way, that the show desperately showed. Yeah, pass that thing around, Deacon Cole, Deacon Campbell. Thank you. Pass the collection plate. Y'all hit that cash out. One of the things on the show that was very obvious they was making a point of, and that's how important the role of the father is in the household. Can I get a witness? Those who watched it. Every character on the show that was having problems in their life, the main character, she was a junkie, she was a drug addict as a teenager, like really, really out there. And it's because of her father. She was close to her father. I don't want to give it away if you ain't watched it, but hell, I'm gonna have to give it away to make the show right. Hell, if you don't want to hear about Euphoria, I don't want to turn the show off. Shit. Or hell, don't watch and just watch me. I'm gonna tell you what it's about. Main character is a junkie. She's a drug addict. She's a struggling young girl, but she loved her father. She's very close to her father. Her father got cancer, was sick and dying. And to help her cope with the loss, she started taking his pills, which led to heavier drug use all the way up to heroin. She was shooting heroin at 16, 17 years old. And then her friends, they fathers, one of them, her girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, he's transgender. He living with his daddy. The mama gone. Her other two friends, their daddy was there. Her mama ran the daddy off being a hoe, and she missed her daddy. Everything in the show was about fathers. It was the main dude in the show. His daddy was out there fucking. He was gay, or bisexual, whatever, and it showed how he messed up their lives. I'm like, damn, this show was incredible. Minus all the dick, it was incredible. But it showed what happens. And that's why I like the show, because it was so realistic. It shows what happens when their father's not there, centralizing and neutralizing and solidifying the family. Can I get a witness in here? And then that was the genesis of where this show's come from. And then I've had so many single mothers talk to me, and they was asking me, this damn boy, he all over the place. He won't listen to me. He's into everything. All that kind of stuff. What can I do with him? He won't go to bed. And I was like, well, you know what? You watch the show. I got something for you. Not that I'm not no master father. I'm not none of that stuff. I just know I've had a little boy. I've had a little girl. I've had both of them, and all I know is what worked for me. Now, what worked for me might not work for you, but I do understand little boys, because I was a little boy, and I had a little boy, and that's just how it go. I see you, Miss V. But yeah, First thing I want to talk about is the handling and the understanding of little boys. And I understand a lot of mothers are perplexed. I come to find out a lot of these younger mothers, a lot of younger mothers, they want little boys. Like they really want little boys. They don't want girls. They want little boys. And they don't know how to really, I wouldn't say relate, but they don't know really how to rear them, how to raise them. They get frustrated with little boys. You know, ladies, I'm gonna give you something that you might not have ever considered. See, little boys, it's innately in them, especially if there's no father around. If you ain't got no father around, that little boy wants to be your man. Ew, that's nasty. Not in no nasty, sick, incestuous way. He don't want to sleep with you. But the little boy wants to do things that that the man of the house is supposed to do. Can I get a witness in here? Usually around about 3, 4, 5 years old, you'll see the little boy make a change. You'll see him want to do more. You'll see him being more engaged with you. You'll see him being more protective of you. He wants to provide. He wants to protect you. That's why you have so many little boys going out in the streets and selling dope to help take care of their mama. Can I get a witness in here? Yeah. He wants to protect you. He wants to take care of you. When he's little and he identifies things that you like or things that he thinks you should like, he bring it to you. He'll go, and he'll try to hand it to you. That's him being a man trying to please you. It's in him. It's in him. If somebody tried to harm you, that little boy is going to attack them. He don't even know how to fight, but he going to attack them. Can I get a witness in here? He wants to protect you. He wants to please you. He wants to provide for you. And often, ladies, mamas, the mistakes that y'all make is right. The mistakes that I see a lot of mothers make is they don't nurture his natural mind state. That's that's the nature of a boy, of a man, is to protect, to love, and try to provide for his mama, even if he don't know how to do it. He do it in the manner. He'll do it in the manner that he knows what to do. That's all he know to do. And oftentimes I see mothers make the mistake of, oh, he always up under me, huh? And they swatting him away, or they sending him away. But you shouldn't do that. You got to find a way to nurture that, because these are when you talking about the Sequavians of the world, when you talk about these sorry ass dudes, that's the genesis of it right there. Right there is where you make the crucial mistake, because he wants to be around you. He wants to be up under you. He wants to love you. He wants you to love on him. And a lot of times you don't want to be bothered. Yeah, I know you want him to go to sleep. Yeah, I know you want him to sit down some damn well. He can't do it. I know you're trying to get you some thing. He not gonna let it happen. He can smell. He's a little boy. Think of it like a lion. A lion, there's only one male lion to the pride. He don't want no other man coming up in that house. It's his house. It's his little mind. He looking at that dude half-ass crazy. That's because he knows something's wrong. And you give him this speech, well, mama gotta find somebody, mama gotta have love too. Mama need to be happy. You want mama to be happy? Yeah, he want mama to be happy, but he know when something's wrong. Come here. The reason why he won't go to sleep when you want him to is because he got all this energy built up. You keep having them sit down and watch cartoon after cartoon after cartoon. You done fed them cereal all damn day, candy bars, potato chips, cold drink, Kool-Aid. He full of sugar. He got to run that shit off. You let that little boy sit there with all that sugar and all that energy and don't have no way to direct it to. Come here. That's why it's imperative. It's imperative that we get fathers and mothers together in a family situation. I'm just gonna say it, and damn it, I know people not gonna like it, but this single motherhood shit has ruined our children. It has ruined generations of children. We got people sitting up here thinking, and the favorite line to say is, well, ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, there's a lot of shit wrong with it. There's a lot of shit wrong with it. Because we keep having the same shit happen over and over and over again, and young lives are being ruined when they're 2 and 3 years old because they seeing shit and they're having to do shit that they ain't supposed to see yet. And I've said it before, you got children in here trying to remember Uncle Charlie, Uncle James, all these different people that's coming in the house. They're running in and out, running in and out of the house, running in and out of you. And now you're trying to ask a young child to remember all these people's names and try to understand relationships through their eyesight. And then you wonder why when your children get old, they're running in and out of people's house. Can I get a witness in here? Yes. We had to have stability. We had to have families again. And the beginning of it is building around the daddy. And see, I'm gonna put the fathers on the spot. See, them days of us going to work and working from sun up to sundown, and you come home and you get in the bed or you lay down or whatever, them days is over with, dog. The children are suffering. We're raising young men and young women, and they have no sense of self, no sense of responsibility. Nobody's holding them accountable. And see, I'm a little old fashioned. I believe that the father is the disciplinarian of the house. Amen to that. Number core things that a child needs: direction, love, discipline. And see, we can't just leave it all up to mama anymore. Mama's got her hands full too. Because see, mama can't sit home and raise the children like the mamas of old. They got to go out here and get it too. They got to go out here and get it too. I'm not giving them a pass, but that's the facts. They got to go out here and they got to get it too. But as a father, see, mothers, they feel they have special feelings for their baby. They feel sorry for their babies. They don't want to be hard on them. They don't want to discipline them like that. They have a hard time with those things. And my mama didn't, but the mamas of the day, they do. They do. It bothers them when the child hates them for some reason. My mama used to tell me all the time, I don't give a damn if you hate me. You're going to respect me in my house. But as the father, you have to play that. You have to be the disciplinarian sometimes. You have to, because see, you have to look past how you feel about it, how she feels about it, how the baby feel about it. You have to be logical. You have to be a thinker of the house. You have to maintain the order and the control in the house. When I looked at Euphoria, that's one thing I noticed. Everybody's out of control. Everybody out here doing everything and under the sun. Mama sitting up there drinking herself half to damn death. Your mama just told you that too yesterday. Yes. You got to have that in there. You got to be that. And I know it's a lot to ask for, but guess what? You asked for it. You laid there, you fucked, you shot in there, and now you got to take care of what come out of it. And sometimes that means you got to do more than just go to work and put your money on the table. No. You also have to teach. You have to discipline. You have to set the example on a daily basis because they're watching you. Mamas, you got to, and mamas, let me tell you something too, mamas. When you do find that man who wants to be involved and invested in them children, let him be daddy. Now, I ain't talking about just your boo thing and your boyfriend and bae. I'm talking about if you got a real man in there and he's invested in you and that child long term, you need to let him father. Now, if he can't do that and he can't do it right, you ain't got no business having him in there. Let the church say amen. Thank you, Ms. V, for blessing the church. Ms. V blessed the church. I believe in giving flowers where flowers are due. Thank you, Ms. V. Yes. Let that man father, let him do what he needs to be done because, see, that man can see shit that you can't see because you love the baby. I understand how it is. You love your baby. You done gave birth to it. You done cut the cord. He done did everything. You done did all this stuff on your own. Now God done sent you a man to bless your family and bless your children. Move out of the damn way. He's not saying you a bad mother. He's not saying that you failed. As God has sent you a helper, he sent you a helpmate. That's what you've been praying for, right? If that's what you've been praying for, that's what you've been fasting for, that's what you've been waiting for, and then the man get there and then you tell him, well, don't tell him, don't say nothing to the kids. If they do something wrong, you just call me and I'll handle them. That's bullshit. Bitch, what the fuck I'm doing here? I see why their daddy left. And why I'm on the subject, oh yeah, some of y'all can run the daddies up out of there. See, I don't want to get away from this to digress too much, but I just want to say this. I don't understand. I don't understand how two people can come together. You done had all the sex, all this passion. He done loaded you up. And then y'all break up before the baby even get here. And then when the baby get here, you try to tell him how to be a daddy. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't have no bitches around my baby. No, you need to get up and take him here. He need to go there. He used to doing things. Bitch, it's my time. It's my time. You don't know what to do with him any damn way. Yeah, you can run. Some of y'all run these daddies off. You run them off. You tell them when to get them, when they got to bring them back. Now you were just talking about how people shouldn't be running in and out. No, he shouldn't be running in and out. He shouldn't be running in and out. But a lot of times these mothers push the dad up out of there. You push him up out of there. We certainly can't tell you how to be a mother. We don't even try. But I know, I'll put my hands up. I know I've been told, don't have my baby around no bitch. Don't have your mama and your sister watching my baby. I don't want nobody running out of my baby daddy house either while she is there. Okay. But you can't control his house though. I agree with you though. Stability is on both sides of the coin there. But my thing is, we got to get to the point where ain't no two households. That's what my issue is. It should be one house, one mama, one dad, and one child. That's all I'm saying. Let's have one family. So we ain't got to worry about if he got another bitch around the baby. You ain't got to worry about how many dudes is in that damn house. I raise my hand. Don't have no bitch around my baby. Don't have your mama watching my baby. Don't have my sister. Don't you leave without him. He need to be doing this. He need to be doing that. I'm saying eliminate all that shit. And let's get back to being a whole family. Not just everybody going to everybody's house, the child being tossed here and there. The child don't know. You got one set of rules over here, you got another set of rules over there. Come on. You asking babies to understand shit the humans don't even understand. You just asking children to go along and to get along with shit that grown folks can't even do. Come in here. You a grown person. You don't go to your mom and dad's house every day, every other day. So how are you going to expect a child to go through this and understand this and try to make it some normalcy? That's why I'm saying that's where the shit got fucked up at. We're trying to normalize dysfunction. I was talking to my friend yesterday at work, and he works for public housing. He was telling me this story about this woman. Now, I'm not lying. Y'all listen to this. This mama is 75 years old. Been in the project since they were built. This woman is getting evicted because her grown ass son, hear me what I'm saying, almost 50 years old, out here still trying to gangbang. Where was his dad at? And then she had the nerve to say, oh, I didn't know he was doing all that. He shot up the whole block and ran back up in her house. Now she got to find some place to go. At 75. And while we're there, and I'm not trying to talk about, I lived in the projects. I lived in the projects. I lived in the projects. But see, we've taken, our culture of people have taken the projects, and instead of it being a stepping stone or a stopgap to get you to where you need to be, which is your home ownership, stuff that we never was taught when we was young about going out and getting land, getting a house. We turned the project, we live in the project for generations. Everybody live in there. And you stay there for decades and years, 150 years you've been in there. The whole family that came through the project. Now, I'm not saying anything, if you got to use it, use it. It's a tool. We turn it into a lifestyle. Matter of fact, I remember when we was young, we made fun of people who didn't live in the projects. Them motherfuckers had houses. Damn. What's the number one rule in the projects? You can't have no man in there. Am I right about it? Am I right about it? Come on now, come on. No, don't get quiet now. We'll give you a house. We'll give you some housing, but you can't have no man. Daddy can't come. And look what has happened to us. We've accepted them conditions, living on top of one another. A breeding ground for gangs and a penitentiary. No fathers there. No fathers there to control it, to correct it. That's called complacency. Because see, I done been in some of these damn projects. Some of these bitches were living real nice up in there. But it's still the projects. You living in some bricks. Mama's called checking charges. When they get told all drug charges, they like, why? Oh no, come on now. You know what your kids are doing and how your bills get. Amen. Yes. Let's go back to what I said in the beginning. Little boys want to provide for the mama. I know it sounds weird, but it's the truth. He's born like that. He wants to provide. He wants to protect. He wants to love you. He wants to do all those things. He wants to provide for you. He don't know no other way. It's in his blood. And a lot of times, he go out there and start selling drugs because that's the way to take care of mama. When these dudes go to the NFL, they go to the NBA, what's the first thing they do? They take care of mama. I know what I'm talking about. They take care of mama. And unfortunately, for those who can't play ball, who can't sing, who can't act, who can't dance, they got to sell dope. Mama struggling. Mama got 3, 4, 5 babies laying around. He's changing diapers. He cooking. He potty training. And he's selling dope. Because dad is gone. And he feels like he got to be the man. At 19 years old, he's the man. That's why I love that show Euphoria. Ash felt like he had to protect the family. It was sad what happened to Ash. No, they're not discouraged. That's again because they know dad is in there. Mama's gladly taking the help. She feel bad about it for a second, But she gonna take that money. She really don't have a choice. It's a sick cycle. And the only way we're gonna break that cycle is if we stop it where it starts, and that's having the families together. You have daddy doing his thing, you do mama doing her thing, and the child is gonna progress and do what's right. I'm not saying, I understand, things happen. People say out there, well, shit just happened. Okay, shit doesn't happen. You're pregnant. You don't know if the daddy gonna be there or not. You don't know what he gonna do. And so, like my mama and many other parents I know, men and women, y'all going to survival. Women are survivors. Mamas are survivors. They know how to survive if nothing else. And I know you immediately say, okay, daddy, you go do what you gonna do. I gotta worry about my babies. I gotta take care of this baby. And I know mamas tend to get locked in. When a mama is locked in and focused on, okay, I gotta take care of my baby. I don't care about nothing else going on. I gotta make sure the baby is okay. Even if it kills me, I gotta take care of my baby. So when the man does try, when the man reaches out and say, hey, I'm here, now I don't think, some of it is bitter, some of it is anger, but a lot of time too, she's focused on what she's got to focus on. But ladies, all I can say is while you in that focus mode, don't throw daddy away. Don't forsake daddy. Daddy has a crucial role in the family unit. Yes, you the mama, you the backbone of the family. But daddy's the head. And if the daddy can't be the head and he can't drive that thing, you're going to head for self-destruction. Some mothers are crafty enough to pull it off. But you best believe it's going to be some damage somewhere. And especially, I'm not trying to make this a sexual, make a difference in the genders and nothing like that. I'm just speaking from a male perspective now. If a woman wants to chime in and give her perspective, by all means. But I'm just telling you, as a man, there's going to be some damage there. There's going to be some holes there because, see, as a child, I grew up and I had a huge hole in me. I didn't understand what it was to be around other guys. I didn't understand man talk. I was around women all the damn time. I felt awkward around other men. I needed my father to teach me and raise me and rear me the correct way. I had a great stepdaddy and all that stuff. Robert was great. But at the same time, I don't share the same DNA with Robert. There's some things in me that's not going to be in him. Yes, your husband, your stepdaddy, the whatever you got going on, the man in the house, yes, he can do some things good for the child. But that child still is going to yearn to learn from their father. Hold on, missing comments. Hold on. No choice and set up their way, sick politicians, heartbreaking. You couldn't stand a male's presence in a lot of ways. Absolutely. You and I believe the amount of fathers they called in saying they just heard their son is in jail, what his charges are and what they can do. They go on to say they haven't heard from their son or the mother in 10 to 15 years. That's right. That's right. That's right. I'm not saying, look, I've seen people being raised by both parents. Both parents in the house, the child still has problems. Sometimes that happens, but I'm just saying I know for a fact that from my perspective, I didn't reach my full potential when I was young because I didn't have that dad in there pushing me, whooping my ass, keeping me in line, or nothing like that. If my daddy would have been around, hell, he probably would have gave me free reign because that's just how he was. But I know my mother would have appreciated the help. I've even seen devoted uncles get rejected when they are trying to save the nephew. And I'm glad y'all say this. So let me ask this to the mamas. Are mamas rejecting the male influences because they feel like it's an attack on their parenting? I really want to know why. I really want to know why. I want to know why. Why are you so offended? Why are you so offended and so scared about letting a man come in there and do what needs to be done? That's not a besmirchment on you or your parenting. Hell, children get out of order. These children are crazy these days. Have y'all seen what these children are doing? Because they know they fucked up and simply won't admit it. Well, shit, look what the end result is. Look what the end result is. Every night I come to work, controlled because you are not confident in your qualities as a woman or a mother. Amen to that. Last night, I was greeted by so many young men with love, out of respect, because I treat them as these young men won't. They want it. They want to be taught. They want older guys to take interest in them and teach them and take them under their wing. That's why I'm such a huge proponent of mentorship, because it's needed and these boys want it. They want it. See, my era, old men will turn their nose up to you because they felt like they had to get it out of the mud. You supposed to get in the mud. No. We are failing these children as men when we act like that. Well, you should know. I had to go through by myself. You figure it out. No. This world is ever changing, is ever evolving. And that's the biggest divide we have, is we not passing on knowledge and experience and the pain we had to get there. I tell my children every fault, every failure, every success I've ever had, because it's knowledge that they need. These young men want that knowledge. They want that love. If I had to be tough on them, they respect that too. Because they know I'm talking from a place of love. They know I know I'm coming from. Do we ran our shit in different ways, but the same way? Respect and honesty will get you a long way. Yes. I don't understand why these mothers are so offended when a man or something says, "Hey, let me take over. Let me run this for a minute. You gone as far as you can go. Let me do what I need to do." Oh, I know what it is. It's because of the control factor. Control, not to mention the financial gain. Oh yes, come on, come here, income tax check. Yeah, some of these women been claiming like a motherfucker, but ain't did nothing for these children. They make sure the baby look good. Now they'll do that. They'll make sure he got on some Jordans, he got on Gucci suits and all that shit at 5, 6 years old, and the damn baby don't know his own damn name. I think it goes back to the way that both parents were raised. They both are filled with holes and they can't give complete love, real life situations. So they both hide behind their own pride. I can't really say that though. I can't. I'll get back to that. If a person can't admit they're wrong, they block themselves from gaining the help they need. Failure is the key to success. Yeah, I can't really say that because see, I done met a lot of. I'm talking to these young men every day, and I know they come from some difficult backgrounds. I know they come from nothing. But even with all of that, they'll still do what's best for their child because they don't want their child to go through what they had to go through. They'll do what's right. They'll do what's best. I keep telling everybody I know this era right here is the best generation of fathers of all time. This is the best. These are the best because these fathers are out here fighting for their children. They're working for their children. They care about their children's development, their happiness, being complete, being whole. They know what they got to go up against with these mamas. They know what they got to go up against in the courts, but they don't even give a damn. Take your money. I don't care about the money. I want my baby to live. I want my baby to do good. I know brothers right now, they're watching the show. Their mamas treated them horribly. The baby mama treated them horribly. They've never been an equal partner in the whole situation. But just so they can see the children succeed, just so they can see the children go on and do better than them, they let the shit go. Oh, why they don't want help or advice? Well, hey, look, that's something personal. That's selfish. I think because they believe they can't be corrected, that they know what they're doing and there's no way they are incorrect. Well, no, that ain't correct. No, they're correct. I remember, how many people remember a couple years ago? Now this is put the cherry on the top as far as I'm concerned. Y'all saw that video of that woman, the man took his baby to get her hair done. A father took his daughter. Imagine that. They didn't make this no big news. Father took his daughter to get her hair braided. Baby was so happy and stuff. She showed her mama, and the mama cut the baby hair out right then and there. Yeah, them beads. Baby was crying her eyes out. What did I see? What did I hear? I heard other mothers saying, well, I don't blame her. I don't want nobody in my baby's hair either. Everybody can't touch your baby's hair. How did we get here? How how do we get to the how did we get to this point? No, Boucher, that happened. Boucher, that was a real video. The man got the baby's hair done. The baby hair looked good. The mama cut the baby hair out on the spot. The baby cried like somebody had just shot her. And my question is, how do we get to the point to where we just anything these mamas do, anything they do, we just we make excuses for them. It's always the cliche, dad ain't shit, dad ain't around, fuck daddy, daddy don't give a fuck about the kids. But like I said, this is the best generation of fathers I've ever seen. They don't ask for no credit. They don't have no cameras on them when they do for their kids. But for some reason, we keep on making excuses for, well, she's mentally ill. Well, she didn't want nobody touching her baby hair without her permission. That's his child too, bitch. They don't want the man to take the baby nowhere without her knowing. He got to ask her to take his child some damn well. I wish a motherfucker would. I preached for years. I preached for years. When I say I'm coming to get the children, all thing you need to do, have them packed and ready to go. Because I'm coming. Have them ready. Don't ask me where we're going. I'm well aware if it's a school day or not. I know when I need to have them back. And if I'm gonna say this too, and I know it's probably gonna step on some toes, but I don't give a fuck. Bitch, if you can't trust me and my judgment for what's best for these kids, you ain't had no business fucking me. Uh-oh. Daddies get tired of fighting with mothers to make a difference in the child's life. Yeah, amen. I only want to know so I can pack the bag. Well, see, this is the thing. Most daddies nowadays, the ones I know, they got the clothes. They don't need, I never needed clothes. I never needed clothes. I ain't need no clothes. I ain't need no shoes. Hell, I even did her hair. Just have them ready. I got it. You right, but it's a little too late now. What's too late, Boo Shiesty? I ain't need no clothes. All I need you to do, have it ready. Here I come. I didn't care if they were dirty, ain't been fed. I got that. Send you the link to the video. Or to that cash app. Y'all hit that cash app. Bless me. Bless. God will bless you in return. Yeah, I didn't need no clothes. I didn't need nothing. See, I got you. See, uh, see a lot of see a lot of mothers, like I said, they want to, and I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say this too. See, many a time I know mamas want to be included in some stuff. Might want to go and see what's happening. Why can't y'all just ask? Can I go too? I want to see him at the. I want to go to the circus with them. See, make it a family thing. Oh, hold on. Make it a family thing. I used to ask my baby mama, "You want to go too?" Why? Because even though we might not have been on the same page, I thought it would be important for the children to see that mom and daddy was on the same page. All right, Boo Shites, I just sent it to you. They pride too big. Yeah. 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 I know. I didn't mind her coming. Hey, you want to come? You want to come? You welcome. Come on. But realize this. It's my show. I'm in charge. You just here to help push strollers and hold hands and shit like that. Daddies, come on, daddy. I like to see daddies talking. I can't drink sugar right now. So I got what the hell is that shit called? A nice smoothie with all organic fruit, water, and a little ice. That's all I can have right now. I had to have some with a little flavor, a little taste, and that smoothie is going to help out my bowels. It's going to help my stomach out. But yeah. We've gotten away from it being a partnership. Parenting is a partnership. I don't like that co-parenting shit. No, we're a partnership. We in a business together. They don't know how to unattach their feelings from the occasion, and it causes dysfunction in the long run. Yeah, I know they do. I know they do. I know they do. But that's why I said we gotta have that understanding before we even get in the car. Baby, this is my show tonight, okay? This is my event. I invited you along. Now you be a good welcome guest. These children need to see mom and daddy on the same page. And see, that goes a long way in establishing a chain of command. Cause see, I already know my kids used to try that shit. Uh, you know, they knew who would say yes and they know who would say no. That's right, baby. This is mine. It's mine. This is this is a partnership. This is a partnership. And see, I get confused as to why, if both parents are interested and invested in the growth and the development and the betterment of the child, why is it always so much turmoil? Why is it always so much extra shit? If the focus is the child, there shouldn't be no extra shit in there. Unless somebody lying. Can I get a witness in here? Unless there's some lying in there. Somebody still got some feeling somewhere. Somebody still got some ulterior motives. It shouldn't be none. If we got together, we done had the sex, I done got you pregnant, you done had my baby, and now we decided we can't be together, then all it should be about is the baby. I hear people say, oh, it's just about the baby. I don't talk to him about the baby. Then why is it always some fussing and fighting? Because men and women wanted to be a dictatorship. Hello? Come here. Come here. Come here. Our children. I'm about to I'm about to wrap up, especially if anybody hitting their cash app. Our children are our number one investment. They are born of our own flesh and blood. It puzzles me how we can forsake the children so much for our own interests and personal gain. We play with these children like they toys, like they just something you pick up and put down when you feel like it. They didn't ask for this. You did this. And all you worrying about is who in charge? Who get the last word? Who get to say so? If it ain't their way, it's no way. And if they give you your way, they make you jump over a mountain just to be there. Not only that, they'll say you should fight for your baby. And I hate that. Oh God. If you want to make me mad, say a man should be fighting for his child. What? Just listen to how that sound come out of somebody's mouth. He should have fought for his child. He should have fought more for his child. How many of y'all done heard that before? Hell, you didn't fight for this dick to be in you. How many of y'all done heard that? He should have fought more for his child. How am I fight for? Bitch, I'm gonna fight for something that's mine. What was it? Oh, shout out to you, Damon Murphy, for sharing the videos. Yeah, just share this. Share these videos. Share it. Like it, share it. Hit the cash app. Bless the church. But yeah, how I'm gonna fight? I'm gonna fight for something that belongs to me. I never have understood that. Why do I gotta ask you? Can I take the child somewhere? These are, I swear for Lord, I was a child before. I wasn't never that busy. All of a sudden now these little children, they busy every weekend. Well, we got to go here. We got to go there. He got a birthday party. It's a birthday party every damn weekend. We going on such house. We going to do this. And you ain't going no damn well. Bitch, you on damn Facebook posting pictures or you sitting in the bed watching TV. Ooh, I didn't know this was coming on. And I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be fair. As a father, the worst thing you can do, probably the most devastating thing you can do, because this happened to me, is when you tell your child you coming and your ass don't show up. So you a coward ass man. I'm gonna call it like I see it. You a coward ass dude. You're a weak ass coward ass dude. You don't deserve no nuts. Because most of the time you don't even call. You don't even call to say, hey, I ain't coming, something come up. No, you just don't even show up. That's the worst thing you can do. This child is anticipating being with you, enjoying you, and you don't even come up, you don't even show up, you ain't had a nerve to call them. What about you telling the kids you're coming, but the mama stops that from happening? She's a sorry ass mama. That's what I was just saying. I ain't never seen these children always busy. These mamas swear up and down. Oh, We busy. Oh, he got to go here. He got to go there. He got to do this. It ain't gonna kill him if he miss uh 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 little Nicotine's second birthday party. What's more important, little Nicotine's birthday party or him spending time with his daddy? Come here, come in the house. See, your child needs his daddy. He don't need no damn birthday party. I've been saying that. I hear mother say, uh, time after time that I'm losing brings tear to my eyes. You know what, Damon? It's gonna be you know what, you might have to cry sometimes. Hell, I done cried. Ain't nothing wrong with being a father and crying. You gonna cry if you're a daddy. You gonna cry. But you gotta keep believing that eventually it will be your turn. I'm gonna tell you this, my brother. Get ready for when it is your turn. Cause trust me, it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time when she gonna say, "Hey, I need you to take over." Get yourself prepared for that time. I know it hurts that you can't get them when you want them, but it's gonna be a time when she's gonna say, "Hey, I need you to take over." Every tear you shed over your child is not in vain. Trust me. And even if she never relinquished them, they gonna come to you. They gonna tell her to her face, "I want to live with my daddy. I want my daddy." Yeah, get yourself together, but get yourself ready, brother. It's all right to cry. It's all right to cry. Ain't no shame in that. Give me your babies. I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like. It's a helpless, hopeless feeling. Oh, but it's gonna be a reckoning to it though. It'll be a reckoning. That's right. Be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared for it. Get yourself ready. Cause see what you don't want, Damien. See what you don't want is for her to drop them kids off and you ain't ready for them. So see, now you really creating a problem. Get yourself ready. See, 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 something just hit me. See, y'all remember what love got to do with it? Everybody want to talk about how bad Ike was. Y'all don't never talk about how them mamas was dropping Ike's babies off. Y'all remember that part? Mm, mm. Make sure my money was right. So when that day come, be ready, brother. It's coming. Be coming. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Trust me. It may not come what you wanted, but it's gonna be on time. And then not only make sure your money ready, brother, make sure your lifestyle is ready for these children. Because see, it's one thing to get visitation. It's another when you got to carry the whole load. So everything has got to be right. I'd encourage all men to be prepared. Yes, it's okay for men to cry. We have to suppress our feelings to make too much and too often. Crying empties our cup and resets us to keep pushing forward. Amen to that. Yeah, it ain't just the money. You got to be emotionally, mentally. You got to be disciplined. You got to have structure. That's all you want is 100% full coverage. Well, brother, go get it. You keep praying over that thing. You pray over that thing, and then let God prepare you. And when it's time, He gonna deliver. When it's time, He gonna deliver. You just gotta make sure you're ready for it. See, some of us, we want that. We think we want it until it hits our lap. No, you can't rush the process. That's why I'm saying make sure you're ready for it. And see, that means you got to cut out different pieces of your life that you might not want to give up just yet. See, that means you can't have just anything around the babies. You can't go out here and play. You can't be gone all day and all night long. I'm not saying you do that, but I'm just saying a lot of fathers, they still want to live that single bachelor life, and you can't do that with kids. You there, you the daddy, you got to do that thing 24 hours a day. And that's a lot, especially you got to do with school. A lot of people aren't prepared for that. That's right. That's what I'm saying, Boo Shiesty. Yeah, you got, I mean, that's school. That means you got to be able to leave your job when the baby's sick. When baby act up, you got to go to school and whoop his ass. And keep you out of trouble. Hell, I'm praying for you. I'm pulling for you. I'm pulling for you. My children was my safe net too. I understand where you're coming from. It'll come. I'm glad you came in today to say this is what we do the show for, to help and encourage young brothers, because I know what is out there like. I know how hard that is. I know how hard that is. When you want to be the best father you can be, and then you got a mama in the way saying, no, we busy, we going here, we going there. And Lord knows I hate this, but you gotta ask, can I get the baby this week? Can I pick the baby up from school? Well, no, they gotta go. They got a dentist appointment. No, they gotta get their eyeballs changed. No, we gotta go shopping. Can I just see him for a little minute? Can I just come over to the house and play ball with him? Well, no, cause we ain't gonna be there, and I don't know what time I'm gonna be back home. And see, I want to issue this challenge to all these mamas, because I know there's some good mamas out there. I know it. I know it is. Boo Shiesty, y'all, I know y'all some good mamas. I'm gonna issue this challenge to y'all. Quit letting them bitches put their title of mama on them like that in your presence. If you see these bitches ain't doing what they supposed to do, call these hoes out. Be quick to tell them, no, she ain't with me. Because see, what I keep seeing happening is you see these messy ass mamas tearing up these children's lives, and then people make excuses for them. Well, she doing it by herself. She doing the best she can. Oh, he left her. She got them kids by themselves. And now that, no. Since you've been on your own, I've grown a lot. I know about business right now. I do have 50% ownership of LLC. A lot of times you trying to take the kids to the places that she was talking about. Yeah, I understand. Amen to that. But like I said, look, you on the right track, brother. God knows your heart. He knows your pain. He knows your tears. And you just in a season of preparation. My only advice to you is you keep working and you keep getting yourself ready for it because it's going to come. It's going to come. But y'all quit letting these bitches claim motherhood. Quit letting them claim that they good mamas. But see, I see a whole lot of that mess going on, and it pisses me off. Oh, I'm a good mama. They hurry up and get themselves all this adulation and all these titles and shit. You give them, they get themselves all. They want to be exalted. All that. That's how you can tell who a sorry ass mama, because they always want all this exaltation. Happy Mother's Day and Father's Day to me. It be the baby birthday, baby done did something great, and they put the focus on me. They on themselves. Oh, the Lord done blessed me and brought me a mighty long way to deal with these children. Children graduating, they making it about them. Bitch, you done had your graduation. You done had your prom. Y'all puff daddy mamas. Y'all all in the videos. All in the pictures. Bring your ass down to death row. Old school kids, they understand that. They understand that one, but yeah, quit letting these mamas claim that stuff. If you know you done earned it, you don't need nobody to tell you you're a good mama. You're a great mother. You just going through something. No, every parent goes through something. Every parent been through something. Yeah, they puff daddy mamas. Y'all did this. I might have came up with a new one. You did it, mamas. Every time the baby do something, you all up in the picture. You all up in the video. Damn, let the baby have a moment. Shit. You want to be seen. You want to be congratulated. Oh, he couldn't have done it without you. Oh, you did it all. She did it all by herself. Nobody does. Let me say this real clear for everybody. And I want you to raise your hands and receive this. Don't know mama, don't know daddy, don't nobody do it by themselves. It takes every hand on deck to deal with these children, especially little some bitches today. That's why I don't mind giving my time and sitting down and talking to these young men and these young women and explaining life to them. Because, see, that's the shit they don't get taught in school. School ain't nothing but damn professional daycare. They ain't teaching these children shit that's going to help them in life. I have yet, in 42 years of life, used geometry. I ain't used nan chemistry, no biology. Ain't none of that shit paid my bill. U.S. history, geography, none of that shit. School ain't teaching these babies nothing. It's going to take all of us, even when they're grown. Even when they're grown, it still takes us older folks. I don't want to keep harping on this. That's why I get mad at us in my era, because see, we starting to fail the generation below us because we still thinking, hey, we got a place with them. We don't. We their mentor. We their elders now. We supposed to be giving back the knowledge and the pain and the experience that we have. Yeah, school is useless. School ain't giving these children nothing they need. These kids go sit up in school. All they in school doing good for them is feeding them. And see, I found that to be odd too. I kept hearing with school. Y'all remember when school was out in 2020? We ain't had no more school, and everybody was complaining. Oh, I wish these kids need to go somewhere. I saw them damn Diddy mamas. I wish these kids go somewhere. I'm tired of them being up in my house. Oh, well, for school, sometimes some of these kids, it's the only time they get to eat. Well, bitch, how the hell you getting on these damn food stamps and all the time your kids eating when they go to school? We don't want to talk about that. How the hell your children going to school in a damn $200 outfit, and then they got to eat free lunch? That's the only time they get to eat. Oh, got to bring the daddies back in there. Fathers, soon to be daddies. You got a place in your child. I just want to talk to the daddies right now. Mamas, y'all take this back to the daddies. Daddies, you got a place in your child's life. You not the ATM. Your job ain't to just put money in the damn child support, see the baby every other weekend. That's not your place. You got a place in your child's life. You got a purpose in your child. God picked you to be that baby's daddy. And I ain't talking about no moral shit where she just tell you the daddy. You the daddy. No, you know in your nutsack. Yeah, I shot that one out. You got a place and a purpose. Do I think you got to fight for your child? No, that's your child. But the rules and society is against us doing what we're supposed to do. So we do have to do a little bit more. More is expected of us as men and as fathers. But you're not just a provider. Providing is good. That's one of the pillars of being a father, being a man. You have to provide. But you also have to protect. And in order to protect, you got to be there. One of the greatest horrors of my life was knowing my children was 1,000 miles away. I couldn't protect them. I can't protect them thousands and thousands of miles away. Some of us, our children on the other side of town, we can't protect them. That's why I tell Damon it's okay to cry. I've cried several nights in my pillow. I've cried in the shower. Not knowing what was going on with my kids, hoping that they was all right, hoping that their mama didn't have any old thing around them. But you have a purpose. You provide, you protect, and you have a purpose. You are their child's teacher just as much as the mother. Nowadays, even more so than the mother. Because for some reason, whether I agree with it or not, they'll make excuses for her. You ain't getting no excuses. You ain't getting no second chances. Once you get labeled a deadbeat, you're a deadbeat till you die. We know what's going on behind the scenes. We know that the mothers keep the children away. We got plenty of brothers in here tonight that testify. I'm trying, the mamas keeping the babies away. And I'll say this to y'all too. You keep on fighting, you keep your head up, you keep preparing, you keep tearing. And you keep telling your story how she's keeping them children away from you. Because see, we need to start calling these mothers out for being terrible ass mamas. I don't mind calling a sorry ass dad out. I'm not gonna be ashamed to call a sorry ass mama out. We had to learn to depend on one another as a fatherhood. This is a fraternity. This is real. And one thing we cannot do is just cash it in, send our money in, and wipe our hands. No. No. They are putting our babies in caskets and in the penitentiary without batting an eye. These children are losing their lives at 9, 10, 11 years old. The streets are taking them because we ain't there. Whether we allowed to be there or whether we voluntarily decide not to be there, the streets are taking our children over. Yeah, child support. I'm gonna have a show about child support and how it's the act of the devil. Your children is your real legacy. No matter how much money you make when you gone, that money ain't gonna, nobody gonna speak on your money. Nobody can speak on the house. They're gonna come get that. They're gonna come get your clothes, your cheer. But trust me, the people who say they love you, because I done seen it happen way too many times. The people who say they love you, they're gonna cry at your funeral. They're gonna cry and kiss on your body. They're gonna throw dirt on you, and they're gonna go right to your house and divide what you got. And they ain't gonna think nothing else about you. But if you set your children right, you set that legacy there, then your name can live on. That's where the immortality comes into place. They are your legacy. They got your name on them. It's a reason why most children take their daddy's name, take his last name. It's the reason why the wife takes her husband's name. That name means something. You damn sure don't want your name to be in vain out here, because they're gonna be like, damn, look, little Jones out here acting a damn fool. I thought his daddy had him right. Anyway, I'm done. Y'all, anybody else want? That's what my family doing right now. They're fighting over my uncle's stuff, and he ain't been gone for 5 days. Shaking my yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. That's why it's important to invest in your children. See, your children are see my mom and dad, I don't have nothing of my daddy's. Not one thing of my daddy's. Not that I couldn't got nothing. I didn't need it. My mama, I don't have none of her stuff. I didn't need it. Why? She gave me what she was supposed to give me while she was alive. I wear her last name. She taught me what it is to be a Jones. And now every move I make out in these streets is a representation of her and her teaching. Anything somebody got something good to say about me, that goes back to her. I hope I'm helping somebody today. They went through her room. All these people was on the program. They said they loved and cried. They went in that room, tore all her shit, took all her shit. I didn't care. I didn't need it. Put your family first. Put your family first. Dick and pussy comes every day. Money comes every day. They make it, they print it every day. But your child, that's forever. That's you. That's you. And whatever you put in them and put on them, these people going to see it out here. And that's going to be a representation of you. That's going to speak badly on you. I can't say everything, because sometimes you raise a child right and they still choose to do wrong. That's just life. But that child know, and you'll know, I gave you everything I had. I tell my kids that now. I give you everything I got. Every knowledge, everything I got in this mind, I'll give it to you. Free of charge. Now, what you do with it is on you. Anybody else got something they want to add? Anybody want to hit the Cash App? Anybody want to call in? The link is there. I'm sorry I couldn't make this one comical, because this is serious. This is something that needed to come out, needed to be said, and needed to be, I think, addressed. And it's something that affects a whole lot of it. You got me on pat. Yeah, it needs to be addressed. It needs to be said, because it affects a lot of us. A lot of us come from single parent homes. And we was blessed to get out and make it, go out and try to make some of ourselves. But just imagine what we could have really done if we had both parents. If we had mama and daddy pulling together for our greater good. How many people could have been saved and spared from the penitentiary? How many people could have been saved and spared from the cemetery? How many minds could have changed this world by now? Well, if I'm over here, oh my God. I don't know. Nobody else got nothing to say. We'll close on out. But I do thank you. I really do appreciate everybody coming through and watching. I know you don't have to. I appreciate those who did hit the Cash App. That was a blessing. And you know, we just keep on plugging along and doing God's work. I really feel like we're making a difference, especially in the young men. And that's what we really want. You know, I do want to help more young women realize you're more than your ass and your titties. I saw something last night, and I'm gonna close out for real. I saw something last night, and I can tell this girl ain't got no damn daddy. Beautiful girl, tattoos all over her face. She done went in there, got lit. She found some thug. He done had her laid on top of the damn bar. She pulling her damn pants down. I'm kidding y'all not. This really happened. She pulled her own pants down. I kept telling them, "Hey man, you got to pull her pants up." Him and his homeboys. She pulls her pants up. Him and his homeboys all decide to stick their hands in her pants. Now I don't know what happened. All I know, I look up 5 minutes later. The dudes done. I guess they were satisfied with whatever they did in her pants, and they done moved on. And she laying across the bar crying, and her friend trying to console her. Not only her, I see several young ladies every night. D-Lo, Boots Shiesty, my witnesses. Left at the door. We done put them out. They came with their friends. Their friends abandoned them. And that's because they don't have no dad and no father telling them, baby, your body is a temple. You ain't got no business pulling your pants down and letting men play with you like that. You ain't got no friends if they gonna leave you like that. So I tell them girls that, baby, you ain't got no friends. I know you here for the bachelorette party. If I was you, I'll go and pack my shit up right now and go back home. You ain't got no friends. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. May God bless you. May God keep you. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. You like it, you share it. Subscribe on YouTube. We're doing bigger and better things. If you have any show topics, please don't hesitate to send them to me. It might take me a minute, but I'll get back to it. I just have to meditate on those kind of things. And but yeah, I love you. May God bless you. And we'll see y'all again on Thursday. Oh, well, I might see y'all on Thursday. I don't know. We got my surgery Tuesday. So, we'll see how we go in the recovery business. But as far as my mind is set, I'll be here on Thursday with something for you. Have a good